Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Revive FM 94.0. You're joined here with me today, Hamayun Farouk, and you have a wonderful guest in the studio today, Brother Irfan. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, I'm well. How
Hamayun,
are you?
you're looking fresh, my man.
Fresh after a fast and a long shift. We're doing okay. But, you're quite energetic today. How are you, bro?
Alhamdulillah, I'm very well, thank you.
How's
Very well.
your Ramadan going?
I love Ramadan. Ramadan is actually one of my favorite times of the year.
Yeah?
Yeah, except New Year's Eve, obviously, I'm joking. But no, Ramadan is actually the best time of the year.
Oh, and why do you say that?
It's a chance for you to reflect. It's a chance for you to catch up where you are in life. You got time to think, time to ponder.
Yeah.
And I think it's time to be grateful. Time to check on yourself medically, time to check on yourself spiritually, and time to trigger that iman,
Yeah, no, it's interesting you say that. We had Sheikh Abdul Basit yesterday, and he was mentioning sort of along the similar lines of Ramadan being a time where it comes around once a month, and you want to make sure, once a year, not once a month. You want to make sure that, you make the most of the time that you have within Ramadan because of the benefits that it offers.
Without a doubt.
But, we're here at Revive FM today. We've got a brilliant packed out show here for you today. We've got Brother Irfan first. We're going to be putting him through his paces later on. Hopefully, if we can get the setup right, we've got a racing simulator. You'll be able to see Brother Irfan showing his driving moves there. Hopefully, inshallah. He tells me he's the best. That's what he tells me.
No, my wife's a driving instructor, and she'll tell you otherwise.
Oh no, we've got a good show here for you today, guys, inshallah. And then hopefully later on we'll also be having Brother Adnan Sohail. He works as part of Minhaj Welfare Foundation, and hopefully he can give a few words of wisdom as well, inshallah. So Irfan, talk to me about yourself, man. What do you do? Where are you from?
Ethnically, I'm from Yemen.
Acha, okay.
I'm born in Forest Gate. It's not very far from here.
Local lad.
I'm very, very much a local lad.
Yeah.
East Londoner.
Okay.
I think I'll remain here for the rest of my life. I think people always say, I think there's a better life outside. You go outside and you think, is it really? I think everybody's got their own issues. Everybody's got their own problems. You have to make the best of what you can here.
Yeah.
I believe. We all got issues. Of course, we all have. But just make the best of what you got.
So East London, like, you're giving it quite a lot of praise, and a lot of the time in the media, it gets a lot of social media gets a lot of stick for being the ghetto, quote unquote, area of London. But talk to me about East London, man. What do you love? Because I'm East London myself. I'm Forest Gate as well. Local.
East London was ghetto. It was, but now we've sharpened up our act here. And as my father once told me, he goes to me, buy a flat in Elephant and Castle. I said, no, I don't want to buy a flat there. He goes, look, it can't be rubbish forever. It has to be good one day. And he proved to be right. So I think it's the same with East London. Now it's become a bit posh. These houses in the Forest Gate, which used to be £10,000, £20,000. We can't even afford them anymore.
£10,000?
Yeah, 20. My mum and dad bought their house for, I think, £8,000. £8,000. Yeah, and then they sold it for 25,000. Now that house today is about £700,000. And I look at it and I think, what?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make sense. From where? I don't know.
Like, where's this sort of valuation, sort of that inflation, that price of 700k all the way from sort of 20 grand from like you're saying that your parents bought?
Yeah.
Where's that coming from? Like, it's totally insane, actually.
People want to come and move in here. They make it posh. They uplift the area. And now Forest Gate is called Fogate.
That's new. That's new to me.
They call it Fogate. No, this is a couple of years ago. Because, when I used to work in a estate agency, you look about what's happening with property and Aldersbrook, on Wanstead and all the connecting areas to Stratford. It's all just uplifted.
Fogate, that's what they call it now.
They call it Fogate now.
Wow,
so some people can't afford it in Stratford, so they come to the next area, which is Leighton, Forest Gate, Leytonstone. And even in Leytonstone, it's become ridiculously expensive.
No, I know. I used to. So my school is in Leytonstone. Well, it used to be in Leytonstone when I used to go to school back in the day.
Back in like 10 years ago, you mean?
Well, yeah, you can say 10 years ago. So yeah, like, a lot of the area changed, and we saw our school itself go from being sort of notoriously bad, so to speak, and you get a lot of investment in the area, and all of a sudden the school's second in the borough, first in the borough, and it's totally nuts, honestly. The way.
What about East Town? East Town, same thing happened.
Yeah.
And I think from one of their schools, what's their famous school in East Town? Is it
Langdon, I believe?
No, there's another one. Anyway, from that particular school, a few of them went to Oxford University.
Wow. Okay.
Unheard of in my day.
Yeah.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get one very, very clever child or very lucky child or elite child, but no, now it's like, hold on a minute. Now people are moving into the area
Yeah.
and they want to say, hold on, wait, from that school, 2-3 people went to Oxford University.
Yeah. No, that's
And
good
that's
to
what
hear. I
happens.
mean, we, especially in Forest Gate as well, like Forest Gate School itself, local to us.
Yeah.
That's had quite a few people go to Oxford sort of
Really?
universities as well. So, the area is, like you said, it's going up, and gentrification and all that sort of stuff. But, all for the better.
What does gentrification mean?
I mean, going towards the sort of moving from a lower class to sort of upper class. I
Is
guess.
it? I thought it's safe for white people. That's
You're
what
gonna
I
get
thought
me
it
in
meant,
trouble
isn't it?
here on the radio.
No, but okay. Yeah, listen, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Suddenly you get a bowl of porridge for £7, and you think
That sort of stuff.
that
The
sort
quirky
of stuff.
cafes.
Quirky cafes, different crowd.
Yeah.
Different crowd
crowd.
completely,
No,
different
totally. Listeners, you're joined in here at Revive FM. Just to remind you, we've got a Iftari show here. I've got my lovely guest here, Brother Irfan.
Thank you.
Very charismatic today, very full of energy.
As always.
We've also got a wonderful competition, the Wabe Iftari competition. All these shows are sponsored by Wabe Restaurant in Gants Hill.
Yes.
At the end of the week, every week, we're going to be giving away a luxury meal for 5 and Iftari meal for 5 at the Wabe Restaurant in Ilford.
Wow.
And the only thing that you have to do is like our page, like the post that we put out on social media, follow our page, follow the Wabe page, and then tag 3 people that you'd be wanting to go.
That is
to the restaurant with.
That's a deal. Because I've been to Wabe and they are a special restaurant.
I'm yet to go. It's on my list. It's on my
Really?
list. Hopefully we'll get around to it this Ramadan.
No, you've got to go. 100%. You've got to go.
Inshallah. So, Irfan, talk to me about what you do.
I manufacture perfume.
Nice.
That's
And
what
your
we do.
company is called?
Arabian Essence.
Arabian Essence. Okay. No, you came in and I was like, this guy smells very nice today.
Of course, it's the only thing I've got,
very,
man.
very nice.
I haven't got the height. I haven't got the looks. I've got to smell good.
and then I remembered, right? Okay, you know what? I remember now. His company's called Arabian Essence.
Arabian Essence.
Yeah, no, mashallah, that's great to hear. So, how did you come about in this sort of field?
My great grandfather.
Wow. Okay.
Started this in 1878.
Right.
Started selling bakhur, manufacturing bakhur, and I believe the formula is the same today.
Wow. From 78.
It's since 1878, which is only 144 years. Sorry.
You say only as if it's a small amount.
144 years, and I'm very grateful that I took over the business.
Yeah.
We sell it here in London now.
Okay.
We sell it in Fenwick, in Bond Street, Fenwick in Brent Cross. We've rebranded. We're opening new stores now. Hopefully, Selfridges. Opening a couple of stores in Dubai.
Very, very nice.
And it is. Listen, it's a hard business, man.
Oh yeah.
It's a very competitive. It is. It's a very competitive business. We stand out because we are a family-run business. Right. We stand out because of our longevity, but mainly the quality of our essences are good. So people say, "Oh, how come this is so expensive?" And I'm like, "Listen, I can find you an oil for £1. It'll just pour out like this from you, no problem."
Wow, okay.
But it has to. See, oil and honey have to look like each other. If it comes out like honey,
perfect.
Then you're on.
That's what you want.
That's what we want.
Right. Okay.
We want longevity.
And so in London, where, and especially in the West, where a lot of perfumes are dictated by what's out there in the media, right?
Yeah.
And, an influencer might wear something, and then all of a sudden now everyone else is wearing it. The same with shoes and all that sort of stuff. So
absolutely.
How does that compare to?
Same thing. It's the same thing. But it's hard finding Islamic influencers or Muslim influencers,
right,
that have not deviated.
Right.
Do you know? Because
I understand.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I want to find somebody that fits the role perfectly, or someone that's not going to spoil my brand, but I'm not also going to spoil them.
No, that totally makes sense.
There's a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and whatnot. Good luck to them. That's all I say. Good luck to you.
Wow. Okay.
So I need to find somebody who's a proper role model. This is why some of the Asian companies, they use white people as their models.
Right.
They use the white because some Asians, it's their culture. They don't want to be prancing around on the modeling around. It's like no, we can't. You can't go there.
All the uncles are gonna get.
All the uncles are gonna get in there. Yeah. Nobody is going to marry you, kind of people. And it's unfortunately we have to get away from that, and we have to educate ourselves. And
I totally understand.
And this is where it comes into with Ramadan. Ramadan's a time to educate yourself.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, in this month, we still stick with the same eating habits that we have all the time.
Yeah, I know we were touching on this briefly just before the show started. Actually,
Yeah, that's right.
But I think one of the key things that our guest yesterday he mentioned in sort of Ramadan was being sort of thankful for what you have.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time, like we were touching on this earlier as well,
Yeah.
a lot of people in Ramadan they go into Ramadan, and Ramadan is a sort of month of blessing, and then you also abstain from certain things within there, and you make your inner self fight.
Yes.
Essentially, that's what you're trying to do, isn't
That's
it?
right.
But at the end of the day, you'll come home and you've got sort of feasts laid out. And I'm sure, you look like a fitness guy yourself, and you'd have your opinions on that yourself, which we'll touch up on. But, give me your thoughts on that.
I'm not impressed with feasts.
Right.
I'm very unhappy with feasts. Just a couple of dates, a bit of water, go and do your prayers, and come back and eat a little bit.
Yeah.
We tend to gorge, and it just shows that even during the day, you don't really need to eat anything, but yet you do. We're munching on crisps, and we're like cows. We're munching on grass all day long. We're grazers.
Right.
And humans don't need to eat like that. We just need to eat until we're okay.
Right. No, that totally makes sense. It's like similar to sort of, if you can do it in the month of Ramadan and you can do it in 30 days, then what's the need for you to, like you were saying, gouge and graze on
we're slamming it.
Grass, so to speak, later on after 30 days is interesting. But, walk me through an ideal meal for yourself at Iftari time.
Just rice and dal.
Rice and dal.
Yeah.
Straight
rice and dal. Maybe I'll have a samosa, which I'm, again...
Oh, he's on the fence about that one, look.
Again, I'm on the fence about pakoras and samosas and kebabs, and I'm on the fence on that one.
Yeah.
Just rice and dal, fruit. Fruit is one of the main things. And you'll find, it'll take you a couple of days. Of course, you're going to adjust.
Yeah.
But actually, you'll have more energy.
Right.
Even my smoothie in the morning is banana with avocado, with nuts, and soya milk with honey. And I just whack that.
Yeah.
And people think, is that all you have? And I think, do you know what? Actually, that's a lot. A banana's a lot. Avocado's a lot. It gives you all your needs. Porridge is good.
Yeah.
Porridge, and people have yesterday's leftovers. Okay, good. Alhamdulillah, you got food. That's the main thing. But yeah, we're lucky in this country that we can even choose what to eat.
Yeah, no, 100%. You've hit the nail on the head there. It reminds me of some of the campaigns that the charity wing does as well. And you see some of the conditions that people are in across the world. Oh
my God.
And you're really, really grateful. And I did a job where I went to a lot of people's houses. It was a job once in a while. I did a job where I used to go to a lot of people's houses, and you used to see the conditions of sort of people's houses. And, you're going to see people who are living at the higher end of life, and you're going to see people who are at the lower end of life. And it really made you appreciate that. Hang on a second, you know what? Like, whatever situation you're in, whether it's the food or whether it's the house, whether it's the clothes, there's always going to be someone who is less fortunate.
Oh,
and it
no
makes
doubt.
you really, really sort of appreciate what you have.
I'm from Yemen.
Right.
That gives you a little clue
as
to what, we do these Iftar, we do these breaking fast packs, with kajurs and falafel and a bottle of water. We do it for people all day long. That's one of our things that we do. But to realize what, these guys are just breaking their fast. We send them a food pack.
Yeah.
And we're telling them, look, you're going to have 2 falafel, you're going to have this, you're going to have that, you're going to have a bottle of water, and you have a biscuit, and you're done. And then we're like, I'm thinking, how are they going to survive on that? But they do.
Yeah.
They survive till the next day. And again, the same meal comes to them. They don't choose. The same meal comes to them.
SubhanAllah. Yeah, no, you're totally right. I read something.
Yeah.
I believe it was today at some point. And the quote said, happiness isn't about wanting X, Y, Z. It's being happy with what you have.
Oh, no doubt about it, man.
It hit me, and I started thinking, and I was like, yeah, you know what? That hits home, because
you make the best of what you have.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
When you're grateful for what you have,
whether
it's at the table, whether it's whatever you're eating or whatever you're wearing, or whatever the job that you have.
Yeah.
As long as you're grateful for it, you will be happy at the end of the day.
How come we're not happy though? How come a lot of people are still complaining, still moaning, I've got this and I've got a headache and I've got that.
Chasing the next thing.
Huh?
Chasing the next thing.
They're chasing. Oh, I don't.
It's just instant gratification these days, isn't it? You're on your phone and you're scrolling, and the act of scrolling is so addictive that one wipe up like this will get you the next thing.
You're right.
And it's like in life, where one £1 or £10 or £100 thing, and it's just everything is just so easily accessible. Everything's always on your
someone's music because I'm thinking, oh, this is not good for my energy.
I know that sort of time you've got to be like, right, I'm fasting now. I've got to stay patient, right? It's
You
just one
have
of
to,
those things.
because gossiping is
Yeah.
awful.
No,
thing.
you're totally hit the nail on the head. I think the brother who invited yourself, he mentioned that you're into your training as well and your fitness.
Unfortunately, yes.
You say unfortunately. Why is that? I'm pretty sure it worked out pretty well for you. Looking nice and slim, trim, huh?
I'm not really trim, but yeah. No. You know what it is? I think I'm just so used to it now.
Yeah.
That even while I'm fasting, I will train.
Right.
So I went to the gym yesterday.
Right.
But low optimum cardio is your friend during Ramadan. You know, going for a 20-minute walk, 30-minute walk, even while you're fasting, you can. Okay, I went to the gym yesterday and I'm pushing weights. It's fine. I'm used to it already. But for those that are not used to it, it's okay. You know what it is? Half the time we're preparing food.
Yeah.
So Ramadan's become, which is not me, you're not meant to be eating. It's become the month of food.
Yeah.
And that kind of takes away from what you're
meant to be doing. Right?
Yeah.
No, that totally makes sense.
So, okay, guys and girls, prepare your food early and go for a walk. Low optimum, slow cardio is your best friend during Ramadan. Before Iftar.
Wow.
If you can, when you break fast, okay, I know people go for Taraweeh. I get that. We all do.
Yeah.
But now we live in such a diverse society that the gyms are open. The cafes are open till whatever time you want to go to, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, they're still open.
Yeah.
So again, we're grateful. Again, we're lucky. Again, we have to think, hold on a minute. God, back in the days, man, the things were shutting at 5 o'clock in the evening, it was tough. You had to do all your shopping beforehand. And once you're indoors, and that's it.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. Like I said, thank you very much for coming down to the show.
Thank you for inviting me.
We're going to have you on a simulator straight after the break.
Thank you.
But before we go on the break, there's some comments here. I've got brother Muzammil Rafiq saying, didn't Irfan get quite a few speeding points? I'm pretty sure you don't want to, whether you want to touch up on that or not, I'll leave that up to you.
I told you, my wife's a driving instructor. and tell him Muzammil, I will catch up with him afterwards.
He's put you on the spot here.
He's really put me badly on the spot. And yes, I did get a couple of speeding points.
We'll brush those under the carpet for now. But no, you're tuned into Revive FM here, 94.0. We've got a lovely competition lined up for you, hopefully running out throughout the week. It's to do with the restaurant in Ilford called Wabe Restaurant. They serve Pakistani and Indian food, like Brother Irfan has been himself. I'm planning to go as well soon. Hopefully we'll get the time in at some point.
Gotta go.
We're going to put out a post every week. All the followers and all the listeners, all you guys have to do is like the post, follow Revive FM, follow the Wabe Restaurant page, and then at the end tag 3 people on the post that you'd like to go to the restaurant with. That's all we're asking you guys to do. And at the end there'll be a prize draw. We'll pick a lucky winner and they'll be able to take them and their family of 5 or 6, however much it is, to the restaurant.
Amazing.
For a free iftar, all courtesy on Revive FM.
Listen, that's a prize and a half. That, my God.
I mean, make sure you enter.
I'll enter.
You might end up winning it.
Listen, I'm going to enter. Yeah.
Inshallah. I know I will be.
I'll be entering. Don't worry about that.
Inshallah. But yes, guys, we're going to take a quick break now, and then hopefully after the break, we'll have Brother Irfan on the simulator, and then we'll see what he can do. We'll put him through his paces on our Austria Grand Prix, and then we'll see what he gets up to, inshallah. So, guys,
thank you.
Break time now, and thank you very much for coming on to the show, brother.
Thank you for inviting me. It's a pleasure.
Feelings of anxiety and depression can affect us all, and you are not alone. NHS Mental Health Services are available to help. NHS Mental Health Services are a free, effective, and confidential way to treat common mental health issues. Seeking help through a talking therapy can be one of the best steps a person can take to overcome their mental health issues and get back on track. Help can be offered in a number of ways, including in person, by video consultation, over the phone, or as an online course. For those whose first language is not English, talking therapies can be delivered through multilingual therapists or through confidential translators and in British Sign Language (BSL). If you need help with your mental health, you can refer yourself without a referral from a GP, or your GP can refer you. Go to nhs.uk/help.
A Sadqa Jariyah unlike any other. This year, Allah has blessed us with the incredible opportunity of illuminating the interior of the Dome of the Rock Masjid, the exact place where the Prophet ﷺ was ascended into the heavens. This new lighting system will illuminate the central areas inside the Dome of the Rock. Gain the reward of praying in Masjid Al-Aqsa and give today. Visit muslimhands.org.uk.
Contact Maz and Fox Solicitors for all your legal needs. We specialise in civil law, immigration law, family law, landlord and tenant disputes, litigation, debt recovery, contract drafting, and much, much more. Our experienced team pride themselves on delivering the best possible service. Contact us now on 0208 181 6025 or 07863 86 0713, or email us on info@mazfoxsolicitors.co.uk. Maz and Fox, representing your voice.
Minhaj School of Islamic Sciences provides quality Islamic education for children aged between 5 and 15 years old. As well as teaching classical Islam including Tajweed, Fiqh, Seerah and Aqidah, we endeavour to equip children with essential Islamic manners, morals and values. Here at MSIS, our experienced teachers create an inspirational learning environment where we strive to cater for the needs of every child. For enrolment inquiries, inquire in person at Minhaj School of Islamic Sciences, Monday to Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. at 292-296 Romford Road, or email admin.edu_London@minhajuk.org.
Wah Bay. Indulge in an exquisite dining experience as our chefs prepare the finest Pakistani cuisine in front of your very eyes. From our mixed grill platters to our finely prepared traditional curries, the flavours of our mouth-watering menu will leave you with nothing to say except Wah Bay Wah. Find us at 410 to 412 Cranbrook Road, Gants Hill in Ilford. Wah Bay.
Looking to get your finances in order? MR Accountants has you covered. We provide a full range of accountancy and taxation services, including annual and management accounts, self-assessment tax returns, VAT, bookkeeping and payroll services. We ensure you're kept up to date with the latest legislation, and our client-focused approach helps us plan your business finances from savings to investments. We are MR Accountants. Visit our website at mraccountants.com or call us on 0203 432 9138.
If you want to advertise your business on Revive FM, then visit www.revivefm.co.uk. Alternatively, contact our sales team now on 07944 56 5616. That's 07944 56 5616.
Revive FM
94.0. On the radio,
on your mobile,
and online.
Assalamu alaikum, viewers and listeners. Thank you very much for joining back into Revive FM 94.0. You're here on the Iftar show today, the countdown to Iftar with myself and my guest Irfan. He's in the other room now, and he's getting ready for his top lap. He's just warming up now. We'll have him on in a second, inshallah. And then straight after, we'll be having our very own Adnan Sohail. He'll be on the show as well. And the first thing that he's going to do is jump on the lap, and he's going to do a lap for us as well, inshallah. So we'll be having some lap times back to back, inshallah. It should be some good fun. And then we'll flash up the leaderboard as well, just to see who's the quickest, inshallah. So, Brother Irfan, can you hear me? Oh, where's the mic gone? I think you're on mute. Brother Irfan, can you hear me? I can't hear you. I'm going to ask my station manager. Station manager, can you please jump in the room and just unmute Brother Irfan, please, from the stream itself? So whilst he does that, I'm just going to explain the format of this lap itself and this game. We've got the Formula One game, and we've got a racing simulator lined up for you guys. The guests, the idea here is that the guests, they do a flying lap of the Austrian circuit. I believe is Spielberg actual racetrack itself. In the McLaren F1 car, they'll do a flying lap, and then
Wow.
they'll do 1-2 laps as a practice run, and then we'll record their final lap at the end. They'll put on
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I can hear you now. Irfan, do you want to speak for me again?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, we've got brother Irfan back on the line now.
Fantastic.
Perfect. So, bro, can you, while I get your show on the screen, let's have a look here. Right, we've got you on the screen here. Do you want to press the B button for me? And then as soon as you press B, you're going to be starting a lap. Right, here we go. So start the lap for me now. So you've got, as if you're driving a normal car, he's going down the straight here and he's approaching sort of 120 miles an hour all the way up into 6th gear. Irfan, you're going to have to give me some feedback here. There's a tight turn coming up. You want to turn straight in. Oh, he's done well there. Look, he's done well. Straight through now, all the way to the end, right underneath the gantry here, approaching 170 miles an hour. It's going quite quick here, and he's only doing a practice lap, so he's done well here. Irfan, you're doing quite well here, bro. Straight into the right hander. That's quite tight there, just off the track, but it's okay. It's okay. He'll manage. On the grass, Irfan is on the grass. Oh no, he's spun out. Okay, he's kept it together. He's back on the straight now.
Goodness me, look at that.
He's back on the straight now. Irfan, how you finding this, bro?
I'm absolutely useless at this.
You're doing well. You're doing well. I've had some of the other guests on here, and let's just say you're doing a lot better than some of the other ones. So we'll see what time you end up with at the end. You're still on the practice lap, so familiarize yourself with the layout of the track, with some of the braking zones and some of the tighter corners. I know some of the avid F1 fans will be watching this at home thinking, you know what, this guy is really, really good. And I'm pretty sure they're rooting for you here right now, bro.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna unmute. There we go. That's better. Now you should be able to hear the audio of the actual stream as well, and the racing game. Right, Irfan, this is the lap we're going to count. So ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Right, down the hanger straight, 190 miles an hour in the 8th gear at the end, and it's a sharp right-hander turning in just off the track there, but he's kept it together. He's going straight down now.
Not bad.
All the way down to the gantry, and he's in 7th at 170, approaching 8th now. There we go. He's in 8th. Up the hill, braking hard, and he's coming into the tight right-hander here. Oh, he's just about managed to get that there. A little bit of an overrun, but he's doing okay. Right, here we go. All the way to the end now. I can see it actually live on my larger screen here. Tighter turn at the end there. He's doing well to keep it together. Oh, he's doing really well here, actually.
Oh my God, what's
really
going on?
There for sector 1. Right to the end there, and a slight left-hander here in 4th at 100 miles an hour in the McLaren orange Revive FM livery cup car of Formula 1. Hopefully they can get us on their team one day as well. Hopefully we can end up sponsoring them as well. Back down straight. We've got the second to last corner here. He's taking that quite quickly. Oh my God, look at this. And the last corner, straight down to the finish. And he's approached that at 100 miles an hour in 5th. And crossing the line at 170 with a time of 1 minute and 20 seconds. Irfan, bro, you have absolutely smashed that lap. You have absolutely, you've done really well there. Do you want to press the three buttons on there for me?
There we go.
There we go. Perfect. So Irfan has done a 1 minute 20 seconds there lap. He's done very well there. It's a challenging track and
harder than I thought.
Yeah, it's a challenging track, but you've done really well there, alhamdulillah. So, Brother Irfan, thank you very much for coming down.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
Our in-house, we're now going to get our in-house resident, Brother Adnan Sohail. So, if I can ask the station manager to have Adnan Sohail come into the driver's seat now as well for his hot lap. And whilst he gets into position, once again, you're listening to Revive FM 94.0. where you're joined here by myself on the Iftari show. We've got a lovely packed out show for you today, guys. We've got Brother Adnan Sohail just on his lap now. He's just setting up there. He's looking quite nervous. He's got 1 minute 20 to beat. It's been set by Brother Irfan. He's had a go on it earlier, and you know what? Adnan, can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you. Assalamu alaikum. How you doing?
Walaikum salam. How's it going, brother?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How's it going? You okay?
I didn't sign up for this. I thought I was just gonna come in the
No,
studio.
it's okay. It's okay. You were signed your waiver quite early on by coming into the room and sort of applauding the rig.
Did that spiritually come to me? That waiver.
We'll touch base on this after, inshallah. But Adnan, how you feeling, bro?
Inshallah.
You've got 1 minute 20 to beat, and you've got 1 minute 20 to beat, and you've got a couple of laps to go through this. Adnan, I'm going to ask you one favor, bro. Can you, on your headphones, if you follow the wire down, you'll be able to see a remote control. Can you see that?
Yes, I think so. Yeah.
Do you want to raise the volume? Do you want to raise the volume up for me?
How do you raise the volume up?
So there will be 2 silver buttons on there. There should be a plus symbol.
Yeah.
So if you press that a couple of times, and if you raise that to about 80, we should be all right.
Is that okay?
A little bit more for me, bro.
And I do apologize for my coughing.
No, it's okay. A little bit more, please. There you go. Okay, that should be enough. Right, Adnan, talk to me, bro. You feeling ready? You feeling okay?
I'm sat here. I have not even seen this circuit where I'm driving, so it's all a new experience for me. And I'm actually first time I've been nervous. I'm actually stood in front of thousands and thousands of people doing fundraising. I've never been so nervous in my life.
We'll touch base on your fundraising after as well, inshallah. Right, I'm going to walk you through quickly. So pay attention to me, okay? You've got your steering wheel in front of you. It's going to turn right. It's going to turn left. You want to do small inputs. If you turn it too much, the car will turn a lot. If you turn it a little, the car will turn a little. As in a normal driving, like when you're driving around, I'm sure, you've got a car, you will understand.
Yeah, and I've just passed recently. I'm a new driver as well, so this is something really big for me. This is
wow. Okay. So the pressure is on. The pressure is on here. All right. Underneath you, near your feet, you've got 3 pedals. You just want to focus on 2 of them: the accelerator and the brake. On the accelerator, the harder you push, the faster you will go. Okay. So if you're stuck in dirt or anything, just push it slowly for me, please. Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna end up spinning out.
Cool.
Okay. Right. On your steering wheel, hands on the steering wheel for me, please, Adnan.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You've got a red button which says B on it. As soon as you hit that button, you're gonna start practicing your lap.
Right. Okay. Cool.
When you're ready, bro.
So press B. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Okay.
Here we go. So on the accelerator now. Okay. So here we have Brother Adnan. He's doing his practice lap, as we like to call it. He's gonna familiarize himself with the circuit here before he actually does the lap. And you know what? He's doing okay. Adnan, follow the green line for me. Yeah. As long as you follow the green line, you're gonna be golden. Okay. And when it comes to red, you want to brake. So brake and turn. There you go. See, you're getting the hang of it now. Perfect. So there you go. Back on the track. Oh, he's done well there. He's done well. A little bit slow, but you know what, Adnan? I think you pick it up quite quickly, bro. Right. All the way to the end now. Oh, he's approaching 100 miles an hour. He's going quite quickly here. Adnan, you meant to go quicker, bro, not slow down. Oh, there you go. Now he's on it. 130, 140, coming up to 150 here. Right, slow down and turn. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Look at that. He's nailed that there. Back on the gas now. I think the driving this up was quite difficult, bro. Right, back in the gas. And there's a tight left-hander here. Nice and slow, nice and steady. On the track, please, Adnan. On the track. Right, all the way to the end. And you're going to turn left again now. Oh, look at that. Following that racing line. He's doing really well here, guys. He's doing really well. Back on the gas. And you've got 2 corners here before you start your lap, okay? And then you're going to come into the studio and we're going to have a chat about your lap. So you've got a tight little right-hander here. Oh, there you go. Perfect there. Onto the left, to the left-hand side. There you go. Straight. And now turn right. Right. Your lap's going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Here we go, Adnan. Now you're pedal to the metal here, right to the end. And he's going to brake hard here for this first right-hander. Oh, he's nailed that. Absolutely nailed that, covering the apex there. Straight to the end, under the bridge. And he's going to go up a small hill. And you've got another right-hander at the end of Adnan. And this one is a little tighter. So you're going to brake. Hard on the brake here. And turn in again. Oh, he's nailed that. Look, you were telling me you weren't any good at this, bro. You're nailing every bloody corner here. Straight to the end. And he's in sixth gear doing 170 mile an hour here, which is quite quick. Ladies and gents, please don't try this at home unless it's on a game. Brake, into the right-hander here. And he's doing quite well there. Oh, he's on the grass. And he's back off again. He's done well there. And 140 here into this left-hander. And he's doing okay, you know. He's doing okay. He's got 1 minute 20 to beat. And he's still in sector 1 here. Oh, he's gone off. Right, get yourself back on the track. Slowly. There you go. He's back on now. And you're back on the gas as you were normally. There we go. He's back on it now. And he's got a couple of corners left here. And he's doing okay. He's doing okay for himself. He's on 1 minute 17, I believe, at the moment. And he's got a right-hander here. And he's going to go all the way down to the end. Last corner. Right, foot flat now. Foot flat Adnan to the finish. And he's done the lap in 1 minute and 31. Adnan, do you want to press the 3 buttons on the steering wheel for me, please? The silver ones on the right-hand side on your steering wheel.
Yeah. Which one?
Yeah, there's a button there with 3 lines on it. Do you want to press that for me?
Yeah.
Right, perfect. So do you want to come back to the studio? We'll have a chat with you in here, inshallah.
Yeah, cool.
Thank you very much, Adnan. We'll see you in the studio. So that was a 1 minute 27, I believe. Station manager, did I get that correctly, or did you get... our very own Adnan Sohail, and he's just going to come back into the studio here, and we're going to have a word with him. Here he comes in.
This one?
Yeah. So if you just come into this seat here for me, please.
I've never been so focused in my life.
That's all right, bro. That's all right. It's a first experience for everyone. We'll let you get the headphones on.
How you doing?
Alhamdulillah, I'm okay. How you doing, Adnan, bro?
Mashallah,
okay?
I'm okay, good. It's been a long time since I've been in Revive, but Alhamdulillah, it's good.
You're here almost every other day next door.
I'm here, but I'm not physically sat in Revive.
Oh, now we're here with your blessed company. Alhamdulillah.
Mashallah.
We've got a couple of minutes before we go on the break. I'm going to talk to you about that lap. Talk to me, bro. How did you find that?
Well, I've got a couple of messages from some people saying I was really focused. It was a really good experience.
Yeah.
I thought I'd probably do worse than what I thought I did, but it worked out to be good.
No, that's good to hear. You achieved a time of 1 minute 31. Is that correct, station manager? Right, 1 minute 31 is what you achieved. But the Irfan did 1 minute 20.
Yeah, so like 11 seconds behind.
You're a little bit behind, but you know what? Yeah, you're in second place because there's only 2 people that I've gotten.
Is that a third Ramadan? Thank you so much.
You know, we're early on in Ramadan, guys. We're going to get more people on this simulator, and then hopefully at the end there will be a special prize that the guests will walk away with, and I'm sure they'll enjoy it a lot, inshallah. You're tuned into the Countdown to Iftar show with myself and with brother Adnan Sohail here. The studio number is 0333 444 0940 if you want to call in. We've also got a competition that we're running throughout Ramadan in partnership with the Wabe restaurant itself. So we're going to put out a post on social media, and all we're asking is that the followers and the viewers that they like the post itself. They comment, they like the post, they follow Revive FM and the Wabe page, and then they tag 3 people within the comments itself. And then at the end of the week on the Friday, inshallah, we'll pick out a lucky winner who will have the option and the opportunity to have a iftar on Revive FM with 5 of their chosen people, inshallah. Adnan, make sure you enter. Make sure you get your family to enter.
Free meal, man. Mashallah.
Yeah. No, inshallah, it should be good. I've been told by brother Irfan that they're good. That their food is excellent. So
no, we had breakfast there at I think it was 2 months ago. I think now.
Oh right, okay.
So it was really good. So some really nice food.
We'll touch on that, inshallah. Ladies and gents, we're gonna go on a quick break here for now. And then once we're back, we'll have a chat with brother Adnan Sohail. He's just done his flying lap. We'll let him cool off for a bit. I'm pretty sure he's a little bit shaken up. We'll catch you guys after the break, inshallah.
क्या आपको मालूम है कि नूरा जैसी बच्चियां पानी के लिए रोजाना 3 मील पैदल सफर तय करती हैं। मिनहाज वेलफेयर फाउंडेशन को यकीन है कि आप छोटे और बड़े पैमाने पर पानी के मंसूबे लगाकर इस बहरान को खत्म कर सकते हैं। आपके एहतियात दुनिया भर के पसमानदा लोगों का म्यार जिंदगी बेहतर बना रहे हैं, जबकि अभी बहुत कुछ करना बाकी है। पानी सबके लिए के प्रोजेक्ट में हमारी मदद कीजिए। आज ही अतिया कीजिए या हमारी वेबसाइट विजिट करें www.minhajwelfare.org.
Contact Maz and Fox Solicitors for all your legal needs. We specialize in civil law, immigration law, family law, landlord and tenant disputes, litigation, debt recovery, contract drafting, and much, much more. Our experienced team pride themselves on delivering the best possible service. Contact us now on 0208 181 6025 or 07863 860713 or email us on info@mazfoxsolicitors.co.uk. Maz and Fox, representing your voice.
Let's connect with the Holy Quran. Minhaj Dawah Project distributes the Holy Quran in plain simple English for free. You can donate £3 and sponsor a Quran to a loved one, a neighbour, a colleague or a friend. We distribute Qurans totally free of charge across the whole UK, including in prisons. Please call us now to contribute on 0300 030 1951 or email us on dawah@minhajuk.org.
If you want to advertise your business on Revive FM, then visit www.revivefm.co.uk or contact our sales team now on 07944 565616. That's 07944 565616. Advertise with Revive FM.
Does your pizza excite you? The London Pizza Depot invites you on a journey with our worldwide inspired pizzas. To the smoke and jerk drums of Jamaica, to savor the Caribbean hot, to sunny California, to enjoy the greatest invention, the Cali cheeseburger. Transport yourself with every bite. Our authentically prepared hand-stretched dough, freshly diced veg, finest cuts of halal meat, and our 100% mozzarella cheese ensures the delivery of a masterpiece every time. Visit www.londonpizzadepot.co.uk or our branches in Ilford or Plaistow. Now you can enjoy buy one pizza, get one free every Tuesday. T's and C's apply.
Although the rules have changed, COVID-19 is still here. To live with COVID-19 safely, the best protection is to get all our COVID vaccinations. You can be vaccinated at various locations around Newham, including GP practices, places of worship and community centres, Westfield or even the Newham vaccination bus. For more information on how you can be vaccinated, visit www.newham.gov.uk/book your vaccine or call 0203 373 6487. Available 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Sunday. Thank you for helping to keep Newham safe.
Minhaj School of Islamic Sciences provides quality Islamic education for children aged between 5 and 15 years old. As well as teaching classical Islam, including tajweed, fiqh, seerah and aqidah, we endeavour to equip children with essential Islamic manners, morals and values. Here at MSIS, our experienced teachers create an inspirational learning environment where we strive to cater for the needs of every child. For enrolment inquiries, inquire in person at Minhaj School of Islamic Sciences, Monday to Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. at 292-296 Romford Road, or email admin.edu_london@minhajuk.org.
Revive FM
94.0. On the radio.
on your mobile.
And online.
Assalamu alaikum viewers and listeners, you're joined back here with Revive FM 94.0. You're tuned into the Countdown to Iftar show with myself, Hamayun, and my lovely guest here, Adnan, Sohail. Ramadan, we normally say is the month of giving. And we often practice within Ramadan to be patient and to be resilient and to carry on and build habits within Ramadan that we can sort of continue throughout the other months. And one of the habits that I myself do is making sure that I've got a pot at home and I just put whatever I can in that pot every day or every other day whenever I get the chance, whether it's 1p, whether it's 10p, whether it's 50p. And the act of giving itself, it then cements within Ramadan. You can continue that throughout the rest of the year. And while we're on the topic of giving, we've got, mashallah, we've got brother Adnan Sohail here, who's the director of operations at our own sort of charity, Minhaj Welfare Foundation. So, Adnan, assalamu alaikum, brother.
Wa alaikum salam. Hamayun, Ramadan Kareem, Ramadan Mubarak.
Thank you very much. Ramadan Mubarak to yourself as well. How are you? It's been a long time since we've had a discussion like this.
It's been a too long time. We've had a really busy month of March, month of Shaban. We had just completed more than 24 events.
Wow! In 1 month.
In 1 month, we ran 2 tours simultaneously. In one day, we actually had 3 events. Literally, the final event was on Tuesday of last week in Nelson. I returned back to London on Wednesday, and for the past 2 days, I've just been coughing. It's not COVID.
Let's hope not. I'm sat right across you here.
For the past 2 days, just been resting, spending time with the family. We've been doing some cleaning up, and and today back in the office here at the Revive Studios.
Back like clockwork, huh? Just right next door.
Yeah.
Mashallah, no, it's really admirable the amount of effort that you guys put in, because I know, we run events as well here with the Revive FM and Minhaj Productions, and sometimes we see the chaos that goes on, and especially in Ramadan, where you started now, and I'm pretty sure you're going to have a lot of events this month as well. You can probably touch upon those now.
Yeah, with so the month of Ramadan is kind of strange because and I was just talking to this about some of the colleagues. We generally, like, in preparation to Ramadan, 15 days before the month of Ramadan, but because of these events, the month has just come, and we're now in it in like 3rd or 4th day,
the thick of it,
and the thick of the month of Ramadan, and now we are just in the real midst of planning some activities in this blessed month. I think the month of Ramadan is a month in which people prior to this month already in preparation in terms of giving. So people have made their minds in terms of giving. There's a lot of project implementations in this month. People tend to give towards projects where people are generally being fed food parcels, food rations, and feeding poor needy families in marginalized communities. We see this across the board in the third world, alhamdulillah. So there's a lot of projects going on right now within Minhaj. We're actually we have a massive campaign which we launched 2 years ago, which is called Health Feed 1 Million. So every Ramadan we have this campaign to target to feed more than 1 million people. At the moment, our teams are doing this in Bangladesh, in Pakistan, where we're feeding the most remote of areas in the world. In addition to our ongoing projects like water, education, our orphan care programs that we have across the world, alhamdulillah. These are ongoing projects, but we have specific seasonal programs for Ramadan. So our teams are there. There's a lot of interaction that we'll be doing in this month. There's a lot of awareness campaigns. We'll be visiting mosques. We'll be visiting our centers, our community hubs. We'll be talking about charity. We'll be educating people about zakat. Zakat is one of the 5 pillars of Islam, which a lot of people are unaware of, especially the responsibilities, who it is first upon. What does it mean by when it says Sahib in Islam? So these are things that we are generally talking about in this month of Ramadan. As you know, that in the month of Ramadan, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increases your giving, not just 1-fold, but 10, 100-folds. So a lot of people are encouraged to give in the month of Ramadan. So Minhaj Welfare Foundation, just like many other organizations out there, is literally going across the communities, across the UK, talking about the important charities, at the same time highlighting our ongoing projects that we're doing.
It's interesting you touch upon the giving aspect, and it's ironic actually, because the guest that we had on before, Brother Irfan, he mentioned that they have a tradition where they give out food packs and all that sort of stuff. And it brings me back to the point of being appreciative of what you have, because he was saying, like, you give them a little bit of food, and in your head, you think to yourself, how are they going to survive? That's all they have. And especially in a lot of sort of low economic countries where a lot of the families there, they do rely on aid, and they rely on aid from overseas, and like Minhaj Welfare Foundation and like the brother, you guys provide. And it comes back to being appreciative of what you have. And I guess that's what Ramadan is about, sort of being patient.
It is.
Being back on your religion and your deen, and making that sort of the forefront. Yes, we have busy lives, and yes, I might be at work and then I've got to come into the studio and then I've got to go home to do my iftar. But at the end of the day, it's a month and everyone is busy, right?
This is where I'll put my scholarly hat on. The month of Ramadan, and I like to say that the month of Ramadan is literally your practice mode. So we had the practice lap in our session right now. Yes. For me, that was really important because I knew my laps. I knew my turns and corners and everything. The month of Ramadan literally allows an individual to prepare themselves for the rest of the 11 months.
Yeah,
there isn't any ifs and buts before or after. And that's what Ramadan does to somebody unconsciously. You don't realize that, but you're in that mode where you're fasting for 8, 9, 10 hours.
Yeah.
That kind of moves away or hinders any act of evilness that's going to get away from you. And especially when it comes to the act of giving, you see, one of the most important Quranic teachings is the concept of khidmat al-khalq. And I was talking about this in a fundraising event where there was two important notions where I touched upon. One was when we talk about charity is an opportunity where an individual can revive their inner self, because there's all sorts of things going on. There's a cross section in a person's body that he does not, or she does not realize what's happening. You're going there, you're going left, right, subconsciously, and there's this crazy traffic that's hitting inside yourself, and you're damaged so much that you don't know what's hit you. That's how your body is like. So sometimes you need this act of serving humanity. So what that does in reality is it kind of hinders or removes all those difficulty that one has. This egotistic mindset that one has. So when you're out there serving humanity, it kind of rids of that evilness or that egotistic thing that goes in your mind. So when you're serving humanity, and this is a message to everybody, we are, as we say, ahsan al-taqweem. As the Quran says, we are the best of all creations. And as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, akrama, He has given certain status to individuals above others. Yeah. So we are sat in the studio. We've got a roof over our heads. We've got an opportunity to go home right now, have a really good iftar.
Yeah.
But there are people out there that do not have that opportunity. So this is where our service to humanity comes in. And there's no greater month than the month of Ramadan, where we have an opportunity to act upon that, where we serve humanity, and where we really understand that the notion of us being here right now, where we have all the fortunes of life, we could be in reality in their shoes, because we don't have anything.
Yeah.
But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us the opportunity of, one, being fed, and the second, of feeding others.
Yeah.
And this is what Ramadan is, where we have an opportunity to realize what we have and what we can also give.
SubhanAllah. It's interesting you mentioned the opportunity that we're given, especially being in the West, and we've got the access to so many different sort of fronts and mediums and resources that we should be able to make use of them for the correct way. And like you've mentioned, I'm sure Minhaj Welfare Foundation, a lot of it is run on volunteers, and at the same time downstairs in the mosque, a lot of that is run on volunteers as well. And it's these volunteers, especially in the radio as well, it's these volunteers who actually make up a lot of the work that goes around. So in a way, it comes back to what you were saying, and it's the act of giving without expecting anything in return. And that's where I guess your volunteers come in hand to hand, isn't it?
Volunteers play an important role. They're the vehicles of where we are as an organization, because they're the ones who are delivering your message. They're the ones that are sending out WhatsApp messages, even if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and nobody likes that. But they are they're the ones that are setting up Just Giving pages, Facebook messages, creating videos, and then creating scenarios for you to build up your brand of Minhaj Welfare Foundation. Because without the volunteers, and we have as an organization a massive number of people within our chapters across the UK, whether it's in London or even a small town like Nelson. I have to mention Nelson because I'm originally from Nelson. Hometown. whether it's in Manchester or whether it's in Glasgow, or Dundee or Southampton, you'll see hubs and communities of Minhaj Welfare Foundation who have volunteered for the organization, are actually right now delivering date boxes to homes, who are right now getting money of some auntie or uncle who just called them and said, you know what, I want to give a zakat, £100, please come and collect it. These are the individuals who are the vehicles for the success of Minhaj Welfare Foundation. Two important things which I think which you touched upon in terms of volunteering, but I just wanted to add. My role here is literally a medium to, one, the vehicle as the volunteers, and secondly, the beneficiaries. The beneficiaries are those who really matter in all of this scenario. Those individuals who we see on our TV screens and on billboards, who are the ones who really need our support, the food, the shelter, the clothing. Without them, none of us would be here. We would not be talking. It's their voice that we are echoing. It's their voice that we are raising. And platforms like Revive and platforms through mediums like the radio channel have an opportunity to give this opportunity to others to come out and give their zakat, their sadaqah, and their charity. So if you are listening to this broadcast, do go onto our website, minhajwelfare.org, go onto the Ramadan page and see the kind of programs that we are delivering, the zakat implementation that we have carried out in the month of Ramadan, inshallah, and hopefully the campaigns that we'll be launching on the radio, inshallah. So.
Inshallah. Thank you very much for those kind words. You know, guys, please do check out the Minhaj Welfare Foundation website. As Brother Adnan mentioned, it is
minhajwelfare.org.
There you go. We're coming to the closure of the show now. I'm sure pretty much everyone is waiting to break their fasts and get some food in their bellies. I'll end the show with two things. I'll do one. I'll send it, give it over to Brother Adnan again. Brother Adnan, if you can give us one tip that you think is the most important throughout Ramadan, and then if you can close off with a dua, inshallah, and then hopefully we'll have the azan play off.
One tip for Ramadan.
One tip for Ramadan.
One tip for, I think one of the most important things that you can probably learn and take from Ramadan is the concept of this concept where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has opened the doors of his mercy. Mercy doesn't come easy. So grasp that and take that forward, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you very much, Brother Adnan. It's been a great show here. We've had Brother Irfan earlier on. We had his lap time. He managed to do a 1 minute 20 seconds flat, I believe. Then we had Brother Adnan on. You know, thank you very much for coming down again. He's first time on the simulator as well. Managed a 1:31. We'll have him up on the leaderboard. Inshallah, the next show you'll see. You should be able to see the leaderboard on the screen as well. And, you know, I'll end now with Adnan, back to yourself. If you can do a quick dua for us, and then hopefully at sort of 39:30 is when we'll have the other one play, inshallah.
Ameen. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Allahumma anta as-salam wa minka as-salam wa ilayka yarji'u as-salam. Hayyina rabbana bis-salam wa adkhilna dar as-salam. تبارك ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.
آمين.
اللهم أيد الإسلام والمسلمين. اللهم انصر من نصر دين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. اللهم أعنا على ذكرك وشكرك وحسن عبادتك. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, our brothers and sisters who are listening and watching this broadcast, Ya Allah, please accept their fast. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, the Muslims around the world, those brothers and sisters who are watching this broadcast, Ya Allah, those who are lifting their hands, Ya Allah, please accept their prayers. Ya Allah, please accept their fast. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, wherever humanity is suffering at large, Ya Allah, send your infinite mercy and blessings upon the whole of humanity. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, wherever our brothers and sisters are suffering, Ya Allah, make it easy for them. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, may you shower your infinite mercy and blessings on the entire team of Revive FM and our brothers and sisters who are spending day and night to ensure that the message of Islam, the message of righteousness is spread throughout the community here in London. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Amen.
This iftari is sponsored by the Wahbeh restaurant in Gants Hill, Ilford, and Plashet Carpets in Upton Park.
اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا ومولانا محمد النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم إني لك صمت وبك آمنت وعليك توكلت وعلى رزقك أفطرت. وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا
صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله في الأولين اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه في الآخرين اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه في الملأ الأعلى إلى يوم الدين اللهم رب هذه الدعوة التامة والصلاة القائمة آت سيدنا ومولانا محمد الوسيلة والفضيلة والدرجة الرفيعة وابعثه مقاما محمودا الذي وعدته وارزقنا شفاعته يوم القيامة إنك لا تخلف الميعاد.
This Iftari is sponsored by the Wahbeh restaurant in Gants Hill, Ilford and Plashet Carpets in Upton Park.